Hey guys and gals, Mike Cricket 113. Hope everybody's doing well. Lot going on in our country today and around the world. As humans, I don't know how we do it. So much craziness going on between people, amongst nations, weather, you name it. If there are aliens, I'm sure this is why they don't come here. But anyway, in case you were wondering, all up and down the East Coast, all the way to Texas here, all the way up and down the East Coast. I'm not sure if it's affecting the West Coast, but as you know, there's the longshoreman strike going on, and I believe it's still going on right now. Uh, this is Vessel Finder, vessel for ships, Finder online. There's a bunch of different websites you can go to, but this one makes it a little easier for me to show you what's going on here. So lots of triangles out there, and if you hover over one, it will tell you, like that one there is where my mouse is. It's a cargo ship. So from what I'm gathering, all these yellow ones, for the most part, are cargo vessels, cargo ships that are just floating around in the Atlantic because a bunch of guys making anywhere between $88,000 a year and $100,000 a year are pissed that they're not getting paid more. I know I don't make that kind of money. So I'd be happy making $80,000 a year. But that's just me. But anyway, most of those yellow ones are cargo vessels. I know they're having issues. A lot of food actually is going bad. Getting reports from friends that have restaurants that certain ingredients are hard to find. The news has been telling you about bananas, but pineapples, asparagus. I heard French beans, French green beans. I don't know. Mostly fruits and vegetables. Not everything, but some stuff that we get elsewhere is becoming hard to find. Now, all you morons out there buying toilet paper, I hope you know that's mostly a domestic product. We may get some from Canada or Mexico, but that's usually driven in by tractor trailers. So please stop buying all the toilet paper. The rest of us would like to wipe our ass. But yeah, most of these vessels, like I said, are cargo vessels, and they're just floating around the Atlantic and the Gulf. And you also have other vessels here. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can check this website out. But this will have yachts and personal, like fishing vessels. It'll have tankers. They'll give you their satellite position. There's a passenger ship. All sorts of neat stuff. What's the orange one? Tanker. Looks like tankers are the orange ones. So oil tankers and whatnot. So it's quite interesting. And then, it's even neater to see all the vessels and these vessels have transponders just like our airplanes. All the ones on the rivers. That's really neat. The Karen Ann. That's awesome. But yeah, you get to see where they are. Did that say Ted Nugent? Oh, I thought it said Ted. You see that? Do you see Nugent? The third. I thought it said Ted Nugent. But anyway, yeah, you get to see where all the vessels are. So it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. And but I was just mentioning about the cargo vessels just kind of floating around because they can't dock at the ports. And looks like the Gulf has the same kind of issue. Of course, lots of tankers going in and out. But you get to see what everything's doing and where everything is. So I'll leave a link in the description, and any of those fellas I just mentioned, the longshoremen and women, because I know there's women in there. While you're away on the picket lines, just so you know, because you said you didn't want what is it? Automation, I guess, the AI cranes and or transporters of the cargo containers. Well, guess what? The big companies that do have the money that can do that are using them right now while you're standing on the curb protesting. So think about it. I know China and Japan and places like that use automation all the time for the most part. And there's companies here on the U.S. that are using it as well, unfortunately. So I know it sucks because it's your job. I understand that with anybody that you have robotics doing your job. That's not a good thing, but somebody has to be there to fix the machine. And if the machine fails, then somebody needs to be there to take over. I understand. There's a lot more to it than what the press is telling me. But you're really screwing the country right now, especially Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, even into Virginia, where Hurricane Helene totally wreaked havoc. There's a lot of people out there that need some of the materials that may be coming on those vessels, whether it be generators and supplies like that. So first aid, you name it. Medications. Hey, anybody ever think of that? Most of the pills that we all take here in this country, they love giving us pills, don't they? They're not made here. I'd say 6-7% of them are made here in the country. Most of that comes from India, honestly, which sucks. So that's going to be by boat as well, if not air. But just food for thought. I'm not poo-pooing anybody. I'm not poo-pooing American jobs. No. Just showing people that there are a lot of boats out there just kind of hanging out. Anyway, this is Mike Cricket 113. Hope everybody's doing well. Pray for those that were affected by Helene. Pray for Israel. Actually, you know what? Just pray for the world. Honestly, pray for the world. Let's hope it gets better. Let's hope it gets better, everybody. Hey, and one more thing. If you're still listening out there, keep playing with those radios. This is Mike Cricket 113. I'll say 7-3. Take care.